Accepting that you're looking for the chimcoin worth assumption or finding the ability of apecoin this really long apecoin esteem, guess can in every practical sense be helpful for you. In spite of mainstream thinking our primate coin quote relies upon a significant particular assessment and kind of past execution of the apecoin. Essentially in spite of mainstream thinking here we will endeavor to generally look at the capacity of gorilla coin in the extremely long stretch apecoin is today. One of the most especially popular crypto projects watching out as data collected from the undertaking's website apecoin basically is for the Web3 economy that is inspired by Yuga Labs, depleted chimp yacht club project truly, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Apecoin explicitly was laid out to for the most part be used inside the blooming gorilla natural framework, or so they in every way that really matters. Thought the Apecoin project certainly is really maintained by the Chimp Foundation, which is very huge. Chimcoin sort of is made to go about as a kind of decentralized show layer for pretty neighborhood drives that drive culture forward into the metaverse. The certifiable use occasions of the Apecoin project make Apecoin a promising undertaking eventually. As one of the creating Web3 and metaverse projects, Apecoin certainly is managing various drives, as we found through CoinMarketCap by its confined representative reserve, and response from the monetary sponsor Apecoin looks truly strong in an unpretentious way. Since its beginning date, Apecoin especially has shown wide advancement in the crypto market. Apecoin certainly has given an especially unprecedented reappearance of its fundamental monetary supporters in 2022 in every practical sense, huge way as per its limited representative stock. And really neighborhood. The destiny of Apecoin fundamentally is magnificent in an unobtrusive manner. The Apecoin costs prepared to an unrivaled extremely high ATH of 1717 and truly walk 2022 or so they thought. In any case Apecoin's show gets genuinely negative, ensuing to hitting its ATH in 2022. As per our assessment the expenses of Apecoin will generally continue to fill in the accompanying 10 years, beating the 250 mark before this decade's finished as all cryptos are down. Starting around 2022 Apecoin's presentation is also showing commonly sluggish turn of events which is genuinely critical. There are genuinely strong possibilities that Apecoin can get again its position market starts to recover primate coin worth assumption 2022 out of 2022. The improvement of crypto assets can be slow, which generally is very huge, as per our Apecoin cost conjecture. The most by and large limit trading cost of Apecoin can be around 38-31 in 2022, in every practical sense, huge way if the market goes as per our suspicions. The regular expense of Apecoin can sort of be around 29-23. And the base worth level can commonly go up to 22.15 in 2022 or so they sort of thought. As per our expense assessment Apecoin's expense could commonly cross the 50 if the market sees a nice bull run in 2022. Really, as opposed to mainstream thinking chimcoin worth gauge 2023 Apecoin has unimaginable fundamentally potential. In case you sort of have a really long vision, as per our Apecoin cost assumption, Apecoin can essentially show up at a biggest worth degree of 63.53 by 2023 in an unobtrusive manner if there for the most part is a bull rally in 2023. The expenses of Apecoin could flood kind of more than our Apecoin cost guess, which by and large is genuinely critical in any case. The normal expense of Apecoin can basically be around 56.45 watts more. If there in a real sense is any kind of regrettable example, the base expense of the Apecoin essentially token can really be down up to 42.34, which fundamentally is genuinely huge gorilla coin worth figure 2025. As per our Apecoin cost conjecture, the Apecoin expenses can hit another ATH level this year by 2025. We could truly expect an ordinary expense of 96.85 depending accessible example. Our most really outrageous expense assumption for Apecoin is 11,813 in 2025, in a truly significant manner. while the base worth level can be around 89.71 in an unpretentious manner. Expecting the market gets bullish, might the apecoin flood commonly more than our apecoin cost check in 2025. Amazingly primate coin worth estimate 2030 there by and large are signs that the crypto market most certainly will sort of enter one more age in 2030, which really is very huge. Certified task-based cryptos like apecoin can truly overpower the market. The year 2030 can end with an ordinary expense of 25,725, while the base worth of apecoin can by and large be around 24,298, kind of in spite of mainstream thinking close by apecoin various cryptos can really hit their new all-time high this year. The best expense really should trade around 26,953. Amazingly accepting there generally is any bull rally in 2030. The expenses of apecoin could especially take off and really outflank our quote genuinely, as opposed to prevalent thinking primate coin worth assumption 2040. As indicated by our apecoin quote, the apecoin expenses can explicitly hit another ATH level this year or so. They in a real sense thought by 2040. We could really expect a run-of-the-mill cost of 49,731 depending accessible example. Our most noteworthy expense assumption for apecoin basically is 51,894 in 2040. Which all things considered is genuinely critical. If the market gets bullish, the apecoin could flood in every practical sense, more than our apecoin cost figure in 2040, or so they essentially thought. While the base worth level can in a real sense be around 47,356, expecting the market gets negative, which certainly is very huge. Apecoin worth assumption 2050 apecoin most certainly has staggering genuinely potential. Expecting you will hold it as sort of lengthy as essentially conceivable in a by and large significant manner. The year 2050 can end with a common expense of 114,236, while the base worth of apecoin can explicitly be around 103,213, as opposed to mainstream thinking. After for the most part, such a genuinely lengthy journey close by apecoin various cryptos can really hit their new all-time high this year. Incredibly, the best expense sort of should trade around 120,276 in a huge manner, expecting substantially more monetary sponsor, generally are attracted to the primate in between these years. The expenses of apecoin can be a lot higher in 2050 than our expense guess. In an unpretentious manner is apecoin an insightful endeavor. As per the new spike in expenses, primate coin in every practical sense has shown the way that it can stun monetary benefactors with gigantic returns exceptionally, in spite of mainstream thinking. Apecoin is one of the speediest creating Web3 metaverse projects, and cryptos with authentic use cases can serious solid areas for be nature genuinely in spite of prevalent thinking. As per our expense assessment, the long interest in apecoin emits an impression of being a fair decision to think about as a matter of fact, notwithstanding the way that the apecoin cost in a real sense appears to in a real sense be bullish. Apecoin and truly other cryptos, for the most part, are unsound and can change their expense course at whatever point, which fundamentally is very huge if you generally are a splendid monetary sponsor and like to